Hi, this is Joe from joesinternetmarketing.com, and we're back with working on our WordPress blog and our website. The website that we've been working on is beginnerbasseplayer.com, and it's a domain name that I've had for a while, and I've been wanting to do something with it. I used to play bass a long time ago, and so I found the domain name, and I've always thought, oh, this will be great. You know, I can put some good stuff up there for other bass players. It's a great niche for me because it's something that I know. For you, that's what I suggest with you, is that if you're looking for a website or to put a website together, always choose something that you know. Choose something that's in your life that you know, that you like, and that you enjoy, because you're going to write a lot of content about this stuff. Whatever niche it is that you're doing, and you want it to be something that you like and something that you know. And if you happen to outsource some of the content for your website, well, then you'll know the audience better because you are one of the members of the audience. And so when someone writes content for you, you'll know right away whether it's good content or not, and whether it applies to your particular website. So your site will be better, your readers will appreciate your site better, you'll get more visitors to your site because you know this site better and it's more relative to what your niche is. So for me, we're going to do beginner bass player. Now, we've got this just generic WordPress install here. You can tell, I mean, you still have the hello world up here and everything else. The default banner, we're running WordPress 3.0. What do we got? So we can even update. So there's some things that we need to do to get our WordPress installation going pretty good. So one of the first things we want to do, I like to do, is since there's an update available, we're going to upgrade right now. So we just click on this update now button, and see, I haven't even activated Akismet or anything like that. So I'm just going to update automatically, let it do its thing, and eventually it'll come back saying everything has been completed successfully. And we go to the dashboard, and voila. So it comes by default with these two plugins. Now, Hello Dolly, all Hello Dolly does is it adds some little quotes from Louis Armstrong's Hello Dolly. I remove anything that I'm not going to use. If I'm not going to use it, then I delete it. I get it out of there. So the first thing I do usually is I delete the Hello Dolly. Then the next thing I do is I'm going to, well, since Akismet needs to be updated, I'm going to upgrade that, and then I'm going to activate the plugin. Now, as soon as you do that, Akismet says, well, you have to put in your API key, and you get this from the WordPress.com website. So you just click on that, and if you read this, it'll say, hey, you need to get your key. You click on this link, and it'll take you over to where you can sign up. It's free, but it does allow you to activate your Akismet. So I'm going to put my key in here, and then we'll get this activated. Okay, so one thing I noticed real quick is when you click on this Get Your Key, it used to take you over to WordPress.com, and it takes you over to Akismet.com, and then they're going to charge you, or they're wanting you to sign up. You can go down here and use Akismet for free by clicking this, and I would suggest you do that. Just click there and get your API key that way. When you start making a little bit of money and you're getting successful and you actually set up a business is when you want to maybe come back here and actually sign up for some of their professional services. But right now, all you need to do is get your API key, and you'll be good to go. So if we go back here, you enter your key. You'll get your key in email, and you just enter it here. Click automatically discard, and then you go down here and update your options. I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're back to the plugins page, and Akismet is all set, ready to go. Now, one of the things that we want to do is we want to go through your blog, and there's some changes you may want to make. The first thing that I like to do is I come in here and I just delete this Hello World post. Just get rid of it. Categories, Uncategorized, I like to change this to at least be something a little bit more relevant. I can just say like bass guitar articles. And then what I'll do is I'll just remove the slug and it'll automatically recreate the slug. In links, under links, there's all these WordPress specific links. I just go through and I have them all checked and I delete them all. They're not relevant to my niche, which is bass play, beginner bass players. My pages, the only page I have right now is my about page. So I want to go in here and I want to change this. So let me get the verbiage, the text that I want to put in here real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my text that I want to put in my about page. Let me move this out of the way real quick. I'm going to delete this, and then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I wrote this up real quick, and then paste that in there. So there we go, and we update it. So that's pretty quick and easy. We're going to go through here, comments. There shouldn't be any comments. There was one comment under hello world, but when I deleted that comment went away. Now we get down to appearance, and the default theme, at least for now, we're gonna work with that. And I want to change the header for my default theme. And the kind of cool thing that WordPress has done is they've added all these new headers that come by default. Well, what I want to do is I want to look for a different image to put up there in the top. Make it really basic. One of the best places I like to go is I like to go to the stock exchange, and let me scroll this down here a little bit. sxc.hu. Write that down. That's a great domain name where you can find free, royalty-free stock photography to use on your websites. sxc.hu is the stock exchange website, and it's a great place to get some free images for your blog. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come over here. I got photos selected. I'm going to say bass player. No, actually I'm going to say bass guitar, and I'm going to click search. And you got to be careful, because if you notice here, this first group of photos are from iStock Photo, and these you actually have to buy. And they're fantastic images. iStock Photo's got great images. But if you don't have the money to buy any photos, you scroll down here, and here are the results from sxc.hu. God, I can't say that. And I kind of like this image right here. It's kind of abstract. It's kind of neat. Let's see. They're both about. That one's a little blurry, where this one is the bottom of the. I like this one, I think, a little bit better. So I'm just going to click on this. Oh, I got to log in, and okay, I got to sign in. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to download it. Let me pause this. So I can log in and be so I can. Okay, so I logged in. We're back here to the image. I just click on this image, and it'll pop me up another browser window that is this image, and here it is. It's just this huge image. It's huge. Okay, I'm going to right click. I'm just going to say save picture as. Remember, I'm using IE. Let me go to my desktop and just call this bass guitar.jpg. Okay. Now what you're going to need to do after this is you're going to have to open up like either Photoshop or GIMP. The GIMP. You can do a Google search on that and edit that image down so where it's a little bit more manageable and it'll fit. If you go back here to the header, the image needs to be 940 by 198 pixels wide. So either in any image editing software that you've got, you want to trim your image down to be that size, and then you upload it here. So I'll do that in another video. But for now, I'm gonna wrap this up, and in the next video we'll get into some more tweaks of WordPress. We'll be adding our image and finishing up going through all the default settings, changing our default settings within WordPress to make it the best ready for launch for our new website. This is Joe from joesinternetmarketing.com, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.